Spoiled, selfish, self-centered. This woman believes the sun should rise and set according to her needs. Her uncontrollable temper flares up at the slightest imagined provocation. Heartless, scheming, always ready to attack the unsuspecting male. Her weapons are her looks, her personality, her youth. Deadly, mortal weapons which never cease to fascinate her. She spends most of her time and thought keeping in fighting trim. Her vanity is beyond belief. This is the only person in the world she really loves. Everyone else is either an admirer or a slave. She's a megalomaniac.
Hi. It's Rachel. From the other night? Yeah. Well, I was gonna wait for you to call, but, can't keep a girl waiting these days. Anyway, I had such a good time the other night that, I was kind of hoping we could do it again. Well, what about tonight? $10? Oh no, I think that sounds perfect. At least for what I have in mind. Oh no. You don't need to worry about bringing anything. Just yourself. I'll take care of everything else. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Wonderful. Can't wait to see you. Take care. Bye. Perfect. You're up. Yes, well, you were out pretty hard. Suppose that'll happen, though, when somebody drugs your drink. It was me. sorry to tell you, but you've made some poor decisions today. Yeah. Well, I'm going to murder you. It's kind of my thing. I like to think of it as more of an insatiable need on my behalf. A lot of people don't understand it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And when I get the urges, and that feeling just builds and builds, eventually, I have to do something about it. Preference? Good. Good. I know, stings a little at first. It's just a little something to keep you awake. For the time being, at least. I like my victims to really have a little pep in them before I get to work. Get to the real heavy stuff, you know? Well, I do plan on torturing you ahead of time. Of course. I've been planning this for a while. Did you think we just happened to meet by happenstance? Oh, that is so adorable. Yeah, you really thought somebody like me would be interested in someone like you. Isn't that cute? Such self-esteem you have. Good on you. But no, well, I'm fairly new to town, and I was just looking for somebody to have my way with a little bit, get my urges out, you know. New city, new you, as they say. So, one night when I was out and you were out, open up, please. Open up. Thank you. When I was out and you were out, I saw you from across the way, and you looked so sad. Very lonely. And while you were just sitting there by yourself, your eyes would wander around the room, just looking for somebody, anybody to come along, make you feel special, make you feel noticed. Pretty sad. So while I was watching you, I kind of decided at that moment that, in a way, you were the one for me. Open up. I will make you. Open your mouth. You've got a long way to go. This is just the beginning. So, came up to you, said hello, did the regular old chit chat that you do. And next thing you know, exchanging numbers. You didn't call me though. Most people can't wait to call me, to be honest. But you were a little different. I found that interesting. So I dug a little deeper. I started following you home, going to your work, trying to really see if you had any sort of long-term friends or family that you might have been preoccupied with, but no, you didn't. In fact, quite the opposite. You're very much a lonely, depressed, pathetic individual. It just made me even more curious. How could I be rejected by somebody like you? So I thought to myself, well, it's never happened before and it's not going to start now. Are you going to be bleeding like this the entire time? Well, I guess it's a good thing that we're sewing up now because it cuts back on the mess and my dry cleaning bill. So anyway, I decided that you, seeing that your work didn't really care about you, just being another cog in the system, no partner to speak of, never married, no friends, which is the saddest part of it all. I mean, I'm a loner, but obviously I have to be. So I said to myself, well, let's just call them. I bet they're just waiting for somebody's attention. And lo and behold, you were. I see now that you were just too scared to call. You didn't think I'd be interested in. And you know what? In a way, you were right. I wasn't romantically interested in you for certain, but gorgeous. But in a way, I was physically attracted to you for all the little parts and pieces that I'm going to be taking. Really got me kind of excited. However, I like to think of this as you choosing me. You know, circumstances aside, after I called you and told you, oh, I had such a great time the other night, you were so ready to come and drive all the way out here. It's a long trip. Pretty far from the city, and nobody to hear you scream. Except for me, of course. But I kind of like that. I bet you kind of like that too, don't you? I bet you have some really disgusting fantasies, don't you? You dirty little pervert. Well, in another life, maybe, but not now. Anyway, so drove all the way out here just to get taken advantage of by little old me. How flattering. But little did you know I would be taking things from you. There's really no reasoning for it. Except that I like it. There's something about it. Making other people feel the pain that I feel. Wanting them to experience the hurt. You know, a lot of time and a lot of care picking out folks like you. You're actually very special if you think about it. What are the odds? Although I have heard that you passed 14 serial killers in your life on average. So that's interesting. It's a little frightening if you do the math on it. It means there's a lot more people out there who are murdering than we like to believe. Anyway, I used to wonder why I had such a need. But after a while, I stopped trying to deny it and find answers and just gave in to my overall desires. I find that's a lot easier to do. Everybody goes to therapy trying to suppress and condense and find ways of opening up about their trauma, but I realized I don't actually have a whole lot of trauma. I've inflicted a lot of trauma on people, most certainly. But as for myself, I think I do pretty well. So, sweet little hands. Not as cute without the nails, though, admittedly. Oh, I would be scared if I were you. This is going to hurt quite a bit. Shall we do another? I think we should. How cute. Little digit. Maybe I'll keep this one. Maybe as an earring. What do you think? Have some sort of petrified museum all for myself. I bet that's the most somebody's touched you in a while, huh? I mean, if you wanted to get noticed, here I am. I noticed you. I noticed how pathetic you were. Devastatingly so. And I wanted to make you feel special. I wanted to make you feel seen. And I did do that, didn't I? Even now. And your horror and your fear, which I love smelling on you. You still have some sort of weird desire for me, don't you? So, makes you wonder, who's the one with the real problems? Just a thought. Now, for these cute little eyes you have, I'm going to take one. Maybe I'll take both. But, you're not leaving here with, well, two at least. And quite frankly, you're probably not going to leave here in, well, as a whole corpse, I'll say that. This part is enjoyable for me, but let me tell you, quite frankly, getting rid of a body, a nightmare. The blood, first off, a lot. There's a lot of it. More than you would think. And I'll say that given that knowledge, it's usually best to do this type of thing within a bathroom or a bathtub. But since I don't have that quite prepared, I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. You know, they say after your head gets chopped off that you can still see for like 4 minutes or something after you're dead. What an interesting experiment. How do they even test that? I think that's what we'll do. Honestly, I've had my fun, but can you just like give me a sign or something like that after I bash your brains in? Just let me know if you see anything, hear anything. I'm so curious about that afterlife experience. Do people really see flashes of light, hear angelic voices? I've heard a lot of people cry out, begging for mercy and that type of thing, or saying, "Oh God, no, why?" and the like. But I never really had a whole lot of confidence in there being something after that. You know, maybe we should go with something a little smoother, a little cleaner as far as results go, especially if we're going to be, you know, chopping your head off. Maybe this is closer to what they did. What do you think? We'll see, won't we? All right. Anything else you want to say to me? All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Into the tub. Oh. Oh. Such a waste.